Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Azam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily market update. So, first of all, as always, the most important thing for me is to explain that nothing in this particular video can be perceived as an advice. If you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own advisor. The full disclaimer is on our website. So let's have a look at the stock market and then see what exactly is really driving the markets higher. Now, when we speak of the US stock futures, of course, the Dow Jones, the S&P, and the Nasdaq, they are all trading to the upside. And the reason for that is because traders and investors are hoping that Donald Trump will be discharged from the hospital. But of course, if you guys are wondering why that is such an important aspect, why that is so important for him to be discharged, well, look, if Donald Trump comes out of a hospital today, so that means that the 3rd November, the US election date, remains in place. And if he doesn't, if his health situation continues to deteriorate, that means the US election may be delayed. And that's just another uncertainty. I mean, we already have enormous amount of uncertainty with respect to the stock market. Who's going to win the US elections, and if Donald Trump is really going to accept the results of the US elections. So for traders, just removal of one uncertainty is really playing its role in the markets today, and that particular factor is moving the US stock futures higher. Of course, what I'm seeing is also a positive momentum for the US, for the European markets as well, the DAX, the CAC. Speaking of the CAC, today we had more restrictive measures announced for Paris. So all the bars and restaurants, they will be closed once again for the next 15 days in Paris, just to curtail that coronavirus number. Because remember, Paris was on the highest alert with respect to coronavirus. Now the government is once again intervening in order to reduce that number, the coronavirus number. Now the question is how that is going to influence the CAC, the entire stock index. Of course, it is going to have an adverse influence in the coming days. We will see the result of that. But for now, traders and investors are based on, they're betting on this particular factor that, look, let's just let Trump get out of a hospital and let's just get on with the things, and then let's see how the U.S. Presidential election will take place. But one important factor which we also need to keep an eye is the second stimulus check, because remember, Nancy Pelosi, the House Speaker, she said last week that we could see something on that this week. So I'd be very interested to look on that front, and that if we do hear anything with respect to that, that is likely to prop up the stock market higher. That's all for today. Stay safe and happy trading. I will speak to you guys tomorrow.